Hi friends, Elizabeth here. One of the essential pieces that we all know for keeping ourselves healthy is moving our bodies. A lot of times people say, oh, you've got to exercise this way and that way. No. If you haven't been exercising, this is a video for you. Okay, so how do you start, right? How do you start? And the easiest thing is get a pedometer and wear it, or get some kind of fitness tracker device. These are $20 to $30. A pedometer, you might be able to find one for $2 to $6, something like that. So go ahead and get yourself one of those tools, okay? And then we're gonna measure how much do you walk every day? How many steps do you take every day? And when I'm wearing my fitness tracker, if I do things like this, I am getting credit for those as steps. Am I moving my body? Yes, that is what is important, okay? Am I cheating if I'm doing the Roomba just by the arms? No, it's great. I'm moving my body. I'm in the privacy of my own home. Nobody can see me, well, except for you guys, but that's okay. Here's the point. You've got to move your body to stay healthy, okay? You got to use it. So what's the easiest way to do this? Get your fitness tracker or get your pedometer and start walking, okay? So before you do anything that's drastically different, you need to check in with your doctor, okay? You just drop them a line, say, hey, I'm really wanting to take more steps in a day. Is that something that's okay for me? And it might be a nurse practitioner who gets back to you and says, yeah, doctor says it's okay. That's fine, but you need to check in with your doctor's office before you make any big changes to your exercise regimen, okay? So let's go back to just calling it movement because that's so much easier, okay? So when we move our bodies, walking is one of the easiest things to really make us healthier faster. So most Americans are starting out at about 4,000 steps a day. And you've probably heard the recommendation in many different places of getting up to 10,000 steps a day. This is doable. It's something I've done myself. When I started out, I measured my steps and I was getting about 6,000 steps a day. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take this up a little bit at a time and a little bit more at a time until I get to where I want to be, you know? And so if you are starting out like most Americans at 4,000 steps a day, something that's doable in your first week is to set a goal of doing 5,500 steps. So going from 4,000 to 5,500, it's doable, okay? So what do? You measure yourself and you purposefully, when you go to the grocery store, you're headed out to Target or whatever it is, park farther away. That is one of the easiest ways to add steps to your routine. And then, let's see. One of the other great things you can do is look for excuses to walk around your house or your office or wherever you are. So if you could just, call somebody, why not go up and talk to them, right? Or if you're at your house and you need to take laundry from all over the house to your washing machine, why not go, one room and then take it to the washing machine? Go to another room, take it to the washing machine. Just get creative with it. Make excuses for yourself to add steps to your day. So for week 1, start out at about 5,500 steps. Week 2, add another 1,500 steps, okay? So week 1, we are already 1,500 steps more than we were last week, right, on average. So now we're starting at 5,500, so boost that up and go for 7,000. This is something you can do. You can do this, Keep looking for ways to add steps. And hey, by this point, you might be starting to look around where you live and thinking, how many steps are there around my block? Well, I know my block is 790 steps. So throughout the day, I'll get up, because I'm working from home these days, I'll get up and I'll go around the block, and then I'll come back and I'll work for a little bit. And an hour later, I'll be like, oh. And so I'll be like, I need an exercise snack. So I'll get up and I'll go out there and go around again. And that's added 1,500 steps just going around, well, more than 1,500 steps, just going around the blocks twice. How about that? So that's a tip for doing week 2 to get yourself up to 7,000 steps. Okay, week 3, you're trying for 8,500. And week 4, you reach the 10,000 steps a day mark. This is something that you can do, okay? If your doctor says it's okay, push yourself a little bit more each week to go a little bit farther, and you can do this. This is part 1 of moving your body. I will be back next week with another tip on how to get yourself up to that next level with your exercise. To your health.